Okay, sweet. We are in
Alright.
2v2 on Gold Rush. So if you guys aren't familiar with this map, note that there is not a whole lot of gold around your starting location here. You got a little, you know, a couple patches. I think what each player has like 2 small patches of gold. The rest of it all lives in the middle here. Look at all this beautiful, delicious gold. I know what else I forgot about Gold Rush are these wolves. That'd be cool if we see some like the wolf leading, you know, trying to
wolf
lead
trains
some wolves over to your opponent's base. Be pretty fun. So our Chinese players are blue, ZeroEmpires, and no Pro is also Chinese. Are they all Chinese? No. Teutons and Koreans. All right. So 2 Chinese versus Teutons and Koreans.
Okay. So what you normally have with the Chinese, because like you start on like, the 6 villages, but you have no food, is what you normally get. Because you're trying to get that TC's as barely idle tool, you really don't want to get a tool. You might put a 7th villager if you find your sheep on time, or not on time. You're gonna have to put 7 on sheep. It's quite standard, just because you want to get that faster income of food.
Yeah, I see. So on a map like this, it's pretty open. It's not quite as open as some of the other maps we've played on today. But do you think this is this another map where Age 2 aggression or Feudal Age aggression is kind of necessary, or is it a little safer to play a little greedier and go for a fast castle or something like that?
Well, it's 2v2. If it's 3v3, one person in the pocket will go castle. But in 2v2, it depends on the map really. I mean, looking at no pros, I mean, no pro could do a fast castle here. It's definitely nice, and you can definitely wall off if he wants to. Looking at it, it's not too much to wall off if he really wants to. But yeah, I think standard feudal aggression
really
must be played.
I
mean, definitely for BrightSide and LB, they're very open their map.
Yeah. Also worth noting, I mixed up the teams. I thought the starting positions were different than I thought. It's not 2 Chinese. It's ZeroEmpires and BrightSide. So it's Chinese and Koreans versus Chinese and Teutons. My bad. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Well, looking at Gold Rush. Now, the last time we played on Gold Rush, there wasn't like a really super good spot for the castle, but looking at the top of the hill, it looks kind of flat to me. Could you fit a castle right there?
Yep, I think you can fit a castle on there.
Oh, that's dangerous. So maybe FC wouldn't be the worst. Well, I mean, the first person to get a castle up there, obviously, is going to be looking pretty good. If they can defend it, that is.
Yeah.
Because that would take away pretty much all the gold. Well, it looks like you might be able to gather from this left one without being in range of the castle, but still, I mean, that covers the significant, like, the majority of the gold on this map.
Yeah. Just looking... I mean... Looking actually in the actual hill, LB10's really far away from the actual center of the map of the hill, so he's not actually got a great map in terms of that respect. He's also got quite front gold as well, so he's going to have to play quite aggressive. BrightSide hasn't got good gold either, very far away from his TC, so we might see quite a lot of aggression between BrightSide and LB.
Yeah, poor LB. He kind of got the short end of the stick on this map. Front gold, really front stone, like way out there, and like you said, he is pretty far away from the middle of the map. So, oh well. On the flip side, it might, you know, he's a little further away from his opponents too. He's not quite as easy to raid, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out for him.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm curious to see who's going to be the first person to plop down a castle on the top of that hill there. We will see.
Definitely. No one's got 4 on wood as far as I know, looking at it, so it doesn't look like to me any sort of person's going to go attempt some sort of rush. Although, looking at Zero.
Yeah, Zero's still got some options here. I like this little wall off with the house. That's nice. I like watching, one of my favorite parts about watching much better players than me play this game is how they build their buildings, because there's some real art to it. Like, the way you build your buildings can significantly help or hurt you, I feel. You know, if you place them well, if you wall off really well with them, you know, that's less wood than you have to spend on walls. You could potentially be safe enough to go for a fast castle or whatever. But that's always fascinating to me, watching these really good players, how they build their buildings and how they plan their base and such. Because it's a lot. You know, I always talk about Age Online just because that's the game that I played the most. That's the Age game I played the most previously.
Yeah.
And it's way less important in that game. Walls are a lot cheaper. Stone isn't quite as scarce. So you can you don't really, it doesn't really matter where you place your buildings because you can wall everything up pretty easily. But in this game, it's way more important where you place your buildings. So it's always very interesting to me to watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It looks like it's probably might try and make a. It gives them that option actually, Zero, those two houses, to make a nice palisade if he needs to make that town center to create a choke point, making it difficult to hit that lumber line. So it's a nice call for him. It's, you know, when you're talking about, you know, talk about the building placements, it's kind of like if you ever played SimCity, it's the question of where do I start? You know, where do I put all these buildings and everything? I mean, lumber camps are different. I mean, it depends on your wood, but I mean, you know, it's that question, where do I start? It just comes with experience, I guess, when you're playing.
Definitely. Just gotta play games to get better. It's the only way you're gonna get better. So I'm looking around. Nobody has a barracks down or anything, so it doesn't look like we're gonna see any kind of early aggression here. Even putting some guys on gold already, so it looks like some of these guys might. Green and Brightside and Zero both putting guys on gold. Is that indicative of fast castle? Would you be putting guys down?
It's indicating archers.
Sorry, one more time. Archers, you said?
It's indicating archers he's going to go for. Because he hasn't got enough farms or anything, any food income to make it a fast castle by any means. Looking at Zero's pop, 22, yeah. You normally see fast castles 7 pop, or villagers.
Oh, it wasn't on his vision. He's on the way to feudal. Okay, I see. I was like, he's still in Dark Age. All right. Is it ever worth it? I see that there's this one or a couple of ponds here with some shorefish. Ever worth it to go gather from those shorefish? Like, is it worth 100 wood to build another mill?
I don't know. I mean, looking at it, I would do it personally. I wouldn't personally go just for the shorefish. I mean, you could if you want to. I've seen a couple of gameplays where quite high level where they've actually docked, a ton of fishing ships and just put loads of fish traps, and he was just slinging. I think a top player. I think it was Chris RVK, the Wanderer, watching one of his games, and it was a really interesting game to watch. I really enjoyed it. It was actually on Gold Rush on this map as well, so I mean, it's quite good. So yeah, you can do it if you want, but I think in this sort of game I wouldn't, because he wants to go and get those buildings up. He wants to go and save the wood for the archers and everything. So spending another 100 or 200 of wood on those mills, to me, wouldn't be ideal.
This is kind of what I'm talking about with the buildings. This is always what I'm most fascinated about, like I was talking about. ZeroEmpires, like especially looking at ZeroEmpires and BrightSide, like the way they're planning their base out. Like it might seem a little risky, like wow, he's building his house so far away from his town center. Like isn't he going to get punished for that? But as you watch them continuing to add on buildings and their base develops, like you can see how they're planning this nice little wall straight across the top here. I'm just very impressed. Really, all of them are doing a great job with that.
Yeah, they're all looking pretty good. They're all pretty standard builds. They know what they're doing. NoPro's going to go for archers. Empire's going to do the same. Yeah, it will be interesting if any skirmishers get mixed in with this.
True. Got 2 ranges for NoPro, 2 ranges for BrightSide, just the 1 range for ZeroEmpires for now, and range going up for a range, actually kind of a 1-1-1 coming out from LB. He's got a range, a stable, and a Rax. Interesting. I guess scouts are going to be pretty good against archers, but at a certain point, archers can just target down scouts. And considering there's only 1 stable, I'm not sure how effective they're going to be. I mean, they will be able to raid, so I guess there's that. We'll have to see how well LB can control those scouts.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do much raid. He can come around the right-hand side, but you can see MrBrightSide has already noticed this as a possibility and going to pass it. Oh, it looks like there's a gap in the wall. It looks like or something because LB just got in with those scouts. It was how did he get in?
Oh yeah, maybe on the left side. Maybe just blew right by the TC.
I just saw it. You see the house, the palisade?
Oh.
He went through there. I mean, it's really tough to see that one because it's on the hill. there is that grid mod that you can on the Steam Workshop, and that's this guy called Robbo was telling me about. You know, I think you've used it before.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
Actually helps you out looking at palisading in.
I really like
hills,
the grid mods. Ozara, if you're, I'm willing to bet a lot of people have used some of his texture packs because they're all really, really good. But there are lots of good texture packs on the Steam Workshop. But basically, he's got plenty with the grid, with a lot of different types of grids. So if you're looking to try out one of these grid texture packs, which again really useful in this kind of situation, trying to plot out where the holes are in your SimCity. Try some of his. He's got like the very standard checkerboard type grid ones. He's got more subtle ones where just the corners of the grids are illuminated. Try them out and see which one you like. It's one of the cool parts about the HD edition is that it is Steam Workshop compatible, so you can download plenty of mods to change the look and feel and functionality to a certain extent. Ah, that's right, we're playing the Forgotten, so Palisade Gates now a thing.
Yep. Looking awesome. I think that's one thing people also forget is Unforgotten plays the Palisade Gate. It's actually a really nice option to have.
It is really nice. That was a cool addition from that team. And Brightside's been some pretty heavy aggression here on LB, although it looks like LB's got enough scouts and archers to defend this pretty easily.
Yeah, he's got enough to defend back. Bright's going to pull back. Just an interesting note, actually, ZeroEmpires sent 3 archers across the map. Ends up losing 2 to 3 to a pack of wolves.
Oh,
one
that's
very badly injured.
Yeah, and that's hurting him now because NoPro's in his base with a much larger group of archers now.
Yeah.
Lots of aggression going on in this map right now.
Go straight hit that gold mine. Not good for ZeroEmpires at all, actually.
Ooh, yeah, this is gonna hurt right here. There's really nothing he can do to defend these these
Okay, he's
units.
now bringing his archers now, so he's gonna be able to defend that. But he did lose a couple of villagers, not entirely ideal.
Yeah, very close game in terms of score. Both teams not too far off from each other here. And ZeroEmpires is going to clean this up, it looks like. So good. Oh, well, actually, maybe not. No, nope. All these archers are really low health, but no, the harassment from NoPro continues, and he might even get another villager.
So lucky.
Yeah, he got lucky there. Well, he got lucky that NoPro didn't notice it. So.
Maybe not. Looks like NoPro.
NoPro
just pick it off.
That was smart. Yeah, so nice little harassment there. ZeroEmpires not putting any back onto NoPro right now. He's got the one archer over there, but NoPro's walled in pretty well. Very well.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, it's so good for NoPro because his economy's been untouched pretty much the entire time, and while ZeroEmpire's been harassed and having to spend at home, so it's nice. It's been nice economy for NoPro. Let's actually have a look. It's actually got too much wood in the bank. Actually, he's actually got nearly 1,000 wood. That's actually a little bit unbalanced. He needs to reset the lumber camp and then make some more farms.
Definitely. And that's kind of what happens sometimes when you're putting on pressure. It's hard to keep up with your macro at home, but it's still better than being in ZeroEmpire's position where he's actually losing villagers. His economy is hurting. Maybe NoPro's not managing it super well while he attacks, but he's not losing villagers or anything, so he's still in a better position. It's always nice to be the aggressor rather than the defender.
Absolutely, because you can't defend for all the entire time of the game. You actually got to do some sort of attack. So, as good as defense can be, it's not going to win you the game.
Well, NoPro making a really big mistake with his army there. He walked a fairly large group of archers over, but just walked him right through ZeroEmpires, so he escaped with just 2 there. Really, really bad move there from him.
Yeah, if you actually see where ZeroEmpire's archer position is actually nearby a little mount, so it's actually going to get that slight hill bonus.
Oh, you're right. I barely noticed that.
Yeah, it's like those small little things, and NoPro didn't put patrol on. It looks like it just lost an entire army. So as well as LB scouts. So nice engagement for ZeroEmpires.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of pressure off him. The raiding and attacking ability from NoPro just got a lot worse. ZeroEmpires adding on another archer range too. So he's
gonna prepare for Castle Age now. If you can see, he's got a lot of food in the bank. He's a little bit more gold, but as I say, he's been actually harassed pretty much all the entire time. NoPro up. MrBrightSide actually nearly halfway up. And I think LB just clicked up as well. Yeah, click up after wheelbarrow.
Ooh, some pressure from the back. MrBrightSide somehow walked his army like all the way around to the other side of LB's base, and he's working on taking down this palisade wall. But it looks like there's 2 layers of palisade wall, so he's fine. LB's up there with his own group of archers now.
Yeah, that's pretty important to remember. So, if you're so far away and you're walling off, make sure you do a double palisade or something, just on that occasion that you know, a bunch of archers will be able to punch through quickly enough.
Yeah.
So you have enough time to get there.
Yeah, definitely want to buy yourself some time. So, you know, he doesn't have any cavalry units. He can't get over there super fast to deal with this. So you can buy yourself a lot of time with buildings or static defense. Looks like he will break through this wall, but there are some skirmishers in this group of units from LB, so it looks like he'll probably be fine.
Yeah, LB's will be fine. He's got that hill as well. There's a couple of skirmishes mixed in, so...
Oh, true,
as long as he's careful enough, he should be fine. Bringing in more skirmishes now. Yeah, and MrBrightSide is going to back away now.
MrBrightSide, the first to reach the castle age here. So we'll see what he's going to do with that. I imagine he's going to get a crossbowman upgrade on the way already. I'm looking for his blacksmith. And he's got bodkin arrow on the way already, so his archers are about to be
you
way
jump
ahead.
straight to your blacksmith.
Sorry, one more time?
If you do Control S...
Oh, the fine hotkeys still work.
Fine hotkeys work.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I mean, I've got my custom hotkeys, so for me, like T goes straight to archery range and Y and like stable, so it's a bit easy for me to know. But yeah.
I see. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I didn't realize I didn't know that. Thanks for that. I didn't know the find unit hotkeys worked in spectator mode. That's nice. Here's Castle Age for LB as well, and No Pro snuck to Castle Age as well. So it's just ZeroEmpires. Who has he even clicked up yet?
Yeah, he's nearly there.
Okay, so not too far off.
Interestingly, MrBrightSide has gone for a Fort Siege Workshop, actually.
Wow.
So he's going to play quite aggressive. I'm going to like this, actually.
Cool.
Mangonel out on the way.
ZeroEmpires in a little bit of trouble right now. No Pro's moving in with a much higher tech army here. He's got crossbowmen, and I believe... Let me see if he has any H3 blacksmith upgrades on. I can't see.
Yeah, he's got the bodkin arrow, No Pro. He's actually just killed off one village by that lumber camp. As you can see, Zero's clinging to that small mound again. He's actually got quite enough massive archers. And you see that outranging tech just picking off one archer from ZeroEmpires.
Yeah. Now, he just hit castle right now, so he will be able to get crossbowmen, but this army's at his front door already. This is a nice timing from No Pro, I think. And he's continuing to rally crossbowmen across the map here.
Yeah, and now he's got control of that mountain hill as well, so he's got a bit more control of the map, actually. He's going to go against that gold mine again, pushing away those villagers from ZeroEmpires, and he's actually going to put a town center. Smart, good decision by Zero. He needs to put protect that gold.
Yeah, definitely. Needs to be able to garrison inside and push these units away. Oh, yeah, LB standing on top of this mountain, so a lot of his units are getting that huge attack bonus there, as well as the defensive bonus too, right? Crossbowman upgrade just finishing from Zero, but a lot of his army is already dead. This is actually going not as badly for Zero as I originally thought it would. Looks like it's more or less even.
Yeah. Well, he had the larger mass, but he still got... It was a really bad engagement nonetheless, because he just lost so many units compared to No Pro, so...
Yeah. It was all about, you know, the archers were battling the crossbowmen for so long. Might have been better to delay that engagement until he got crossbowmen. I don't really know. But nonetheless, No Pro's in a nice position here. Might be able to pick off a few more villagers. Yeah, he's
looking at... If you're looking at now, I'm paying attention now to LB, 3 mangonels are actually out for MrBrightSide. A knight just came out from LB10. It's a nice option because it can take out those mangonels because there's minimum range, but he's got to take care of the crossbows first. Yeah. So he's got to try and micro this one quite well.
Working on this palisade gate as well. Down it goes. So there's a couple of holes in LB's defenses now. This is looking a little scary. Gonna go to his vision. Yeah, Mangonel's a really smart choice. I wonder at what point he's gonna try to get a ram out or something. Lots of elite skirmishers for LB, but one Mangonel shot. Notice that he is spreading them out. Always really important against siege. Press whatever hotkey you use to spread your units out. Oh, here comes a Mangonel from LB, but it looks like BrightSide sees it. Oh, he's going to get it with a scout. No, not quite.
No, he's not going to do it. Also to note with Koreans, the minimum range on those Mangonels is also reduced, so they can actually fire at a minimum range, so, you know, if units get quite close, so...
Nice shots from both of them to pick off each other's Mangonels, and I didn't know that. Thank you. That's wow, that's nice. Good for Koreans.
There's actually also a team bonus as well. So No Pros. ZeroEmpires Mangonels will also have minimum range, less minimum range.
Nice. And these Mangonels really knocking on the front door here of LB. This is not good. Even going for his Siege Workshop now, and more mangonels being produced. This is not looking good for LB. We'll see if he's able to deal with this at all. In the meantime, on the other side of the map, ZeroEmpires is moving out. Notice that nobody has taken the middle yet, although here come a bunch of no-pros villagers.
Getting attacked by the wolves.
Through the wolves, yeah, this is really annoying. But it looks like he's either going to put up a castle or a town center in the middle or something, but...
He's actually got enough stone to put a castle, so he's going to try and put that down, actually. He's going to use those crossbows as defense. Nice option for him. But I'm really paying attention right now at LB's base, because look, he's just...
Oh, wow,
that made 2 for 1.
Yeah,
perfect.
That was a nice shot. Really nice shot. Now, another thing to note, LB cannot gather from this front gold right now because it's totally locked down by Brightside, and his back goal only has one small patch left at 600 gold before he's going to have to do something, start selling or get slung or something. Yeah. And here's the castle from NoPro right at the top of this hill.
Yeah, it's good. Definitely a nice call by NoPro. Going to take all that nice gold at least as protection.
That'll help out LB a lot. LB will be able to send some villagers over, so NoPro really saving him here, or helping him out quite a bit.
Definitely could actually try and pick off that mangonel. Okay, it's going to back away as crossbows being too much. Actually, ZeroEmpires is going to go also too much to LB's base. Looks like going to be a 2v1 pronged attack.
Ooh, very cool. Then the Siege Workshop is down for LB. He's rebuilding it on the far side of his base now, just finished, but this is a while where he doesn't have any answer to the siege. More mangonels coming out from Brightside, non-stop production, and he's even going to work on this town center.
Yeah, I mean, just seen a call for help. The beacons have been lit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The beacons of Gondor or whatever.
They've been lit. Depends if NoPro can come to his aid quick enough. He sends some crossbows over, but it's not enough really to help to clear us all out. 3 mangonels still out again. That TC will go down very quickly, actually. He's got to get there pronto.
Yeah, he's wisely repairing it, but I think the mangonels do more damage than can be repaired by just these couple of villagers. Yeah, he's setting over more right now. This is just not a situation that he wants to be in, though. No,
it's looking very dangerous, actually. Despite that castle on that hill, it's, you know, right now he's to go help as a friend right now. He needs to go and help him.
Ooh, NoPro's coming around from the back, trying to take out one of these mangonels, but he needs to be careful. And he at least bought LB enough time to repair that TC, because it was really a risk of getting destroyed there. And that Siege Workshop finally up, so he's able to start producing his own mangonels. Brightside should probably try to spread his mangonels out again to avoid another favorable trade for LB, because here comes LB with one of his mangonels. Let's see if he can get a shot. Those 4 are really clumped together. If he gets a good shot, this could really save
LB,
him.
Notice. One shot.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, he didn't even lose it. That was bad micro from LB. Should have seen it coming. I think he was being a little bit too greedy and trying to go for the all-in-one, but that was a...
Good micro from Brightside there. NoPro's actually backing off. He's coming back with his crossbowman. He's like, sorry, I cannot possibly help you against all those mangonels. 2 more coming out here, though, from LB somehow. But down goes the town center. Does he even have another one? Yes, he does in the back of his base, but oof, that's a big loss.
The good thing is NoPro apparently is up on the way to the Imperial Age on 102 population. So it's not just over just yet.
Yeah, in the meantime, ZeroEmpires looking like he's sending another small army over here for NoPro. Wow, look at this cool TC placement for NoPro over on the left side. He's got like that TC choke there. Very interesting. NoPro saying that he's making his mangonels of his own here. Oh, it looks like LB, I missed it, but he managed to take out the last mangonel from Brightside, and now he's about to get a big hit. Ooh. Yeah.
That was quite lucky for LB. There, lots of pressure. He did lose that town center, which is really not good at all. Yeah. So his eco has been badly harassed. Look at that idle village at the back of his base. Not good for him at all.
Oof. Yeah.
Got a lot of elite skirmishes out as well. So LB's on 91 pop, considering actually.
Wow. And here comes his mangonel. Let's see if he can get a big shot of these skirmishers. They're widely spread out, fortunately for him. No, doesn't get any there. Is he gonna get the mangonel? They trade again. They're very nice. Yeah. These guys have a pretty good mangonel micro for the most part. ZeroEmpires just found a way into LB's base, or excuse me, NoPro's base.
Yeah, he just punched through that palisade wall. He's gonna try and do some raiding. Doesn't look like much at home for NoPro to defend this. So
his army is way out in the middle of the map. He's got a lot of crossbowmen and even a mangonel now. Note that he does have that siege workshop in the middle. But yeah, ZeroEmpires kind of untouched in the main base of No Pro right now with all these crossbowmen. ZeroEmpires slowly breaking out of his base now too. He built another town center to claim another gold here.
Yeah, look, his eco's looking pretty solid actually. He needs to take care of his wood though. He's looking a little bit scrappy actually, in my opinion. He needs to just keep on top of that. He's actually getting a lot of stone, looking like he's going to put a castle down and get those chooks out.
Very
nice.
nice.
New.
Ooh, No Pro trying to flank the army of Brightside here, but again, he didn't really patrol in time. He looks like he's about to take a big mangonel shot. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought, but still, that wasn't very good.
He lost. He's got so many injured crossbows though. So I mean, lots of splash damage. And ooh,
wow, how did
hill
that
bonus
not
again.
get taken out there? Really,
that hill
lucky.
bonus.
There it goes. I'm kind of concerned for Brightside. Like, his crossbowmen are still really clumped together here. There's been so many mangonels. Ooh, even a scorpion getting mixed in for LB. Is that because you can dodge mangonel shots, but you can't really dodge the scorpion shots, right? Is that why he's choosing to mix this in? Or
pretty much his thinking, I think. It's a nice call. It's got nice pierce damage as well, so it can take a bit more arrow damage. It's a nice call.
Or just a misclick, I have no idea. I haven't used a whole lot of scorpions, mostly against like mass trash units.
Yeah.
Is that kind of their more widely accepted role? Ooh, this is really bad engagement for No Pro. Even just got Arbalest, but lost all but one. Didn't look like he was paying attention to his army, and that's no good.
That was horrible to see.
Yeah, that's a lot of resources. Back in his main base, looks like he did repel this aggression from ZeroEmpires. And what is Zero building here? He's slowly making his way towards the middle and building this castle, too. Interesting. No siege for him, though. Doesn't have any way to take out any of the buildings or static defenses of No Pro in the middle of the map here. I mean, the longer this... It looks like Brightside and Zero in a good position. You know, LB's been beaten back really hard. He lost the town center. He doesn't have the best standing army. But the longer this game goes on, the better they're going to be, or the better position they'll be in, because there's not that much gold that's not in the middle of this map. And No Pro, thanks to this castle, has control of about 90% of the remaining gold. Brightside, this is a weird town center. He managed to sneak a town center in range of this castle. This is crazy going on in the middle right now.
Yeah, it's true. He wants to that goal. I think his thinking was actually outside the range, and I think he may have been, but that +3 range from that bracer means it actually is now. So
yeah, TC's going down right away, and it has like 12 villagers garrisoned inside it, so he needs to be careful he doesn't lose those to a big shot.
Looks like LB's trying to push out, but look at this light cav on the field now. It's a really nice option by Brightside because they take so much pierce damage. They can take out those mangonels quickly and take out scum, which is nice. So good call by Brightside.
Very nice. Running in and keeping them alive, running them right out. Very cool. Down goes that town center. The villagers have to go. They're resigned to gathering from stone instead of precious gold. That castle is up for ZeroEmpires, but No Pro is in the Imperial Age, so he's got a trebuchet that's already wailing on it. And Brightside is about 90% of the way to Imperial Age, so he's going to be there very shortly. I don't see a castle up for him, though, so he's not going to have trebuchet access right away, unless I'm missing one.
No, it doesn't like he's got a castle up.
He has incredible production, though, is what thing that Brightside does have. Lots of production facilities here.
Yeah, it's a good play by him. Brightside hit Imperials, actually putting a castle up actually on the front outside his base. Gonna take that stone actually is nice. That's a nice position considering. LB10 trying to get a town center actually at the back where that gold pile is, but that knight and those light cavs are gonna deny it. Oh,
ZeroEmpires actually beat Brightside to the Imperial Age here, and he's got a trebuchet of his own now. And he's trying to take out some of these other trebuchets of No Pro. He's targeting him down, but No Pro. But No Pro hasn't noticed. Like, this one trebuchet is going to be taken out by the other two. Except they're so inaccurate. Don't Huns have... Oh, no, he's not Huns anymore. Never mind, that was the last game. Herp derp.
He's going to get his ability to repair that trebuchet, though. So we see a massive treb ball now between Zero and No Pro until one actually, loses.
Well, is that trebuchet going to go down now? No, they're just so inaccurate. It's funny. some Rams in production now for ZeroEmpires as well.
Yeah, good option actually. Because of the amount of arbalets in the field, it's like so much arrow damage and just a really nice thing to have out.
And if it's not dealt with, it's just going to start wailing on your infrastructure as well. So yeah, Ram's a great option. Brightside coming in with a huge attack here. So many light cavalry closing down on these skirmishers, and lots of arbalists in the back, and even a mangonel. This is looking like a really scary moment for LB here. Especially because NoPro's all tied up with ZeroEmpires in the middle. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of action going on. Pikeman just been researched actually from LB10 to try and clear out those light cab. I actually just popped them out, sort of lured back in by that skirmishes, but there's just too many light cab for them to deal with, and the mangonel doing a decent job there, as well as the arbalest. So they're looking pretty precarious actually position for LB and NoPro.
Yeah, not looking good at all. Brightside looking to build a really forward siege workshop here. Inside LB's base. And yeah, I keep getting their names mixed up. There's too many two-syllable names, but LB is like confined to basically just like this last very left-hand corner of the map here, because Brightside is punished and has control of pretty much everything else. Lots of villagers dying to these arbalests. Oof.
Yeah, looking like, I think it could be looking GG. I mean, if the castle falls from NoPro, I think it would be probably GG, because I mean they're gonna get no gold still and everything, and LB's under too much pressure. Zero just asking for gold actually. Look, I think he's actually quite struggling. So
yeah, he's resigned to kind of trash units here. Lots of elite skirmishers out. NoPro, if he could just hang on and starve them out, you know, because at a certain point you're just gonna have to sell so many resources to get any kind of trebuchets or rams out. He just has to survive a little longer. But the other problem is NoPro and LB have, for more or less the majority of the game, been the only ones that have been under attack here. So they haven't done any real damage to Zero and Brightside. I mean, I guess at the beginning of the game, Zero was defending, but compared to now, you know, the economy still might be too good.
And just seeing LB tried to put a town center on that gold, and then there's a castle just placed right next to it from MrBrightSide. So that gold's just been denied as well. So not looking good for LB. Having a hard time on that gold. Yeah, lots of elite skirms out for Zero. Liking this.
Zero's finally getting some gold on the bottom side. They are in range of the castle, but he's using the castle to focus down some of these military units. This is a very close engagement in the middle here. Oh, the castle for Zero goes down to that to a trebuchet shop. I don't even see where that came from. Oh well.
Yeah.
And LB is
NoPro just resigned. I think you realised that it's pretty much GG. LB is going to be GGing in just a second as well.
Oh, NoPro did resign. I missed that. Yeah, wow, that was a close game. I mean, they almost denied Brightside and ZeroEmpires gold for long enough, but they just couldn't do. If they had coupled that with actually doing damage to their economies, but like I don't think Brightside, he probably didn't lose a villager this whole game. Nothing ever went in his base, and yeah, there's the GG. That was a really cool game.
That was a really good game to watch. Yeah, it was well played by all those players. I think just the amount of aggression that Brightside pulled off, LB just couldn't handle it. There's just so many mangonels coming on the field.
Very cool. Gold Rush makes for some exciting games.
Definitely.
I'm very impressed that Brightside, they must have had to been selling a lot of resources, because Brightside, I mean, he didn't really build any trash units this whole game. I guess he's got some light cav and skirmishers out now, but he was pumping out, you know, crossbowmen and arbalests and mangonels like non-stop for the majority of this game, just off of those two kind of small crappy golds without having control of any of this gold in the middle. I don't know how he did that. He must have had a lot of villagers, but I guess we'll see in the post-game stats right now. Let's have a look at the economy stats. Wow, Brightside really cleaned up there. NoPro gathered the most gold, of course, because he had the middle of the map, but...
Yeah. Villa just went to MrBrightside, a massive economy, just looking at it.
Actually, I guess what Brightside and Zero could have done is they could have just made a trade route.
Yeah, they could have done for trade as well.
The whole bottom of the map was pretty clear.